Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. Also check me out on Twitch as Floyd Mason.
And as one of the streamers always kind of said, it sounded like I was streaming from underwater. I was up and like, man, chat's not very chatty. Nope, I just disconnected. Yep. Man, chat's really gone quiet all of a sudden. Someone's responding to my hilarious jokes. Sorry, sometimes I forget to put the screen on. Yeah. Could definitely still happen. Sound's usually the one that gets me, because, like, I'll notice if I'm missing something on the screen usually, but sound, I have no idea. One of the bummer things too is like, just because, like, again, I stream on all the ways to jokes. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. One of the worst I had recently was I was just dropping too many frames during a stream, and like the stream kept going, but I was dropping frames during it. So my end was like, okay, like it's working, like it's struggling, but it's working. But then when I downloaded it to cut and upload, the stream was too bad a shape, and it was like, no, like we can't work with this. And so I was just like missing a chunk of the stream, because I just kept going. Cause like I've had times where it goes down twice, and I go, my internet's just crapping out today. Okay, so I've done the top part, so I just need to go to the other side. So I definitely remember before, one of my big items was here recently. So I wonder if it's giving me the same stuff. Like, it was like, I was like, are there pots in the corner back here? And there was, and one of them was like legit the item I needed to beat the game. Let's hope we get lucky up here again. I mean, if it's not up here, I'm really running dry. I'll have to stop and think, or go check areas it said it was dead, just in case. Because, like, it might think I'm doing something, I missed something. So, there's pots back here. Then we, whoops, then we get the items in that room there. Maybe 4 items back here, not bad. Ice trap, cool. Ouch. Saw for a second it was a shield, and I was like, shields! But no. Not the one we need. Okay, let me in. Ouch. Oh, by the way, later I was grinding on it last night, and now I think I only need to beat that one level 33 more times? To start, it was like 48 or 9, so I've beaten it like 15 times or so now. So I'm getting there. Getting there. It's got a lot more consistent. I typically get 240 points almost every time now. And I can beat it in 5 minutes. So, not that much longer. I'll 100% beat Quantum of Solace 007. Which isn't even, it's Quantum of Solace, but 80% of the game is Casino Royale. Oh, right. I don't have Song of Time. Oh, that's a bummer for this check. I cannot check it. But let's leave this up here. Just in case. I mean, there's still... still like a couple checks up here, so because there's hammer check, and then I think there's pots around the doors. Oh no, hammer check's on the other side of this, isn't it? Can I get back? Uh-oh. I done goofed. I don't think I can get out this door either. I might have just made a huge mistake. Okay, it does let me unlock it. Phew, luckily I had that key. Or I would have been running all the way back up here. like wasting that key. But I think I only need one more because I didn't do the under the stairs stuff, so I'm probably fine. But I completely forgot about this check over here, like a fool. Come on. Come on, man. Better be good. I came all the way back for you. Whew, we're getting in trouble soon. We're getting in big trouble. It's starting to get to that point where I'm worried I've missed something. Or we have to do Mask of Truth. That mod life. I think I have a pretty low key stream, so don't get too many troublemakers in here, I would imagine. Yeah, I haven't had any in a while though, which is nice. There was one day where I was streaming, I was the only person in my room, and I got like 160 bot things. Like I just got hit, and it was just insane. I just stopped looking over at my screen because it was just like exploding. Alright, I think there's only like one more check. There might be a skull on the way up, but I don't think there is. Yeah, I'm good mod. Although your stream has gotten to the point now where they self-regulate pretty good. I haven't had to lay down a band hammer in a while. And two of your other mods are much more up on the techie side and setting stuff up, so I don't have to worry about that. They're all over it, which is nice. I just get to go in and go, hey, watch it. You watch it. Is that a spoiler? I'll ban you. Oh, oops. I like the way. Yeah. It's definitely a tight ship. No messing around. See, I think there's only one item up here, and that's it. So, I mean, I've had this item be something I needed before, so maybe. But if it's not, fire's dead. And then what do we do? You know? At that point, I don't know that I have any ideas. I can't go too much longer. I got people coming over for drinking board games tonight, so gotta get everything set up. Be something good. Oh boy. So I have a drinking dungeon crawler game where you have a cup and like the beer in it is your life. So if you get hit, you have to like take a sip to lower your life bar. And then I have like just a couple new Kickstarter ones I haven't got to yet. So I'm just gonna kind of put them out and be like, which one interests you guys the most? There's like a Jurassic Park one, a Scooby-Doo one, a detective one. All right. Yes, I have the 5. Only missing the 2 songs. I know Water is on Ocarina. What chest is that? Oh, that's the one I need Song of Time for. And those 2 are both dead. Oh man, I'm really stumped. What haven't I done? Outside Hyrule Castle is dead, so there's nothing there. Who dirty me, so I gave up. I'm really sorry to hear that. That's so uncool. People who can be really, really terrible for absolutely no reason. What am I missing? What have I not thought to do? I guess we'll go back to water. Like, I know it's dead here, but I don't know, maybe I'll get a clue. I think this is a clue one. Oh no, it's these 2. Well. Oh, and I already did it. To learn no matter. Yeah, I've definitely had to ban a person or 2 before from mine. Because they're just like trying to troll and get people worked up. And it's like, no, I don't need this in here. Yeah, that's fair. Definitely, I know in Leander's we had like 1 or 2 people where like they were nice, but they were just getting a bit too much. I don't think we ever actually banned one, but there was one who was just picking fights with everyone all the time, and I think they finally stopped coming. But it was just kind of like, you know, you kind of had to give them some warnings. It's like, yeah, just let it go. Like, we're not gonna fight about this. Yeah. Yeah, I think, again, I think in that case, like, that person was an early follower to you, and so I think they feel like they deserve to be more than they were, and I think they finally just, like, weren't getting the attention they thought they deserved, so they moved on. But, I mean, it's the thing of, like, you know, you can't be rude. Like, being rude like that to anyone is just not allowed, right? Like, get them forever banned? Yeah. Well, good for them for doing it for you, though, for realizing that it had to be done. Cause it's the thing too. Like, I have a friend's channel that I follow, and they have a friend. I think they know this person personally. And honestly, if that person's in the chat room, I usually, like, I'll give the lurk still, but they're just, they're very upsetting to me, like the way they talk. I don't like it. So, I won't interact with that person if we're both kind of like the only people in the chat room. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely sorry you had to go through that. It's one of those things, right? Like, you can find so many incredible people and amazing, like, groups online, and then you'll just get, like, that one person who just you can't do anything about. Agreed. I think I've had it before where, like, someone said a comment, and it was kind of just that is not an acceptable comment in this room. Like, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that you didn't really kind of realize how bad it was, and the person was apologetic and was, you know, never had an issue with them again. But it was just one of those, you know, sometimes you can say, and I was this way before too, where you'd say something and you're not really putting together how offensive it is, because it's just something you've kind of maybe said as a kid, or just you've never put together what it actually means. So if someone says that and they're like, oh my god, I didn't know, and they're apologetic. Okay, cool, that does nothing for me. Okay, what am I missing? What haven't I done? I'm getting to the point where, like, I might need to look this up soon. I'm getting so stumped. So I do forget one thing if I check into Dongos. So let's go back there and just check it, just to be 100% sure. Ah, thanks. Thank you. I think you're quite the nice person yourself. I mean, the main reason, like, I really started streaming is I'm a shyer, quieter person, and so it just helps me to, like, speak and interact. So I mean, I do it entirely for fun, but it's also just to help me with that. You know, just speaking more and not being so quiet all the time. Well, no, we have the long shots. Let's go this way. So my worry too is, like, again, there are pots in this game that I might be forgetting about. So we're getting close to the point where I just gotta look it up because I got things to do. I'm not extending this to another stream. It'll be an unfortunate one that I can't finish, but I feel like I missed something. I feel like I've been everywhere, and I cannot think of anything I've missed. So I've either forgotten something, or I just don't know that it exists. So I had to look up stuff last time. Actually, like, I looked up something last time because I didn't, you know, I just got stuck. And I had somebody leave me kind of a disparaging comment of just, like, you know, like, looking stuff up online, like, lame. And then gave me a thumbs down. It's kind of like, that's a little much. If I need to look up something, I'm going to look it up. I'm not going to just not finish it. Especially when I'm still learning the pot routes. But, okay. Let me just think about this. Let me try. So, I'm wondering, I sometimes miss a Skulltula at night in Kakiri Forest. I sometimes miss a pot in the back alley. I also wonder if the item you get from Sheik coming out of the temple counts as the Desert Colossus. Because it might count as part of the temple. because there's some weird shit like that. Who's live streaming and get mad if you do not do what the... Yeah. Yeah, like, you also get it, and I know it's something that, like, you know, you have to moderate some streams, but people who like to just shout out the answer, because I know, like, you know, Dr. Leander, she does a lot of the RPGs, and she'll get to a boss fight, and people will start yelling out its weakness. You know, like, they'll start yelling, like, oh, like, put this on, or do this, or, like, this is how you beat it. And it's like, you know, let the streamer try. Let the streamer see if they can beat it before giving hints. Did they? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like, a lot of the fun of RPGs, you know, because, like, I get a lot of people, because a lot of people, too, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've definitely been able to tell, like, some people are definitely looking it up and giving hints, because they just want to seem like they know everything. But, by the way, I'm looking it up. I'm too stuck. You know, I think they're gonna be here by 5, so I only have, like, half an hour left. So, this is unfortunately just one that stumped me. Which happens. You know, sometimes I miss something. So we'll see if it's a miss. Like, I'll still go get it and finish it. But let's see here. What did I miss? Or maybe it'll tell me I can fight Keysanity. But I think especially with the gold Skullshell tokens, it was hard with the hints. Alright, so we get that, we get Din's Fire, we get Strength, Shield, Forest, got them all, Hammer, Magic Meter. So I definitely need something Forest, because it has the keys. So Hookshot, Bomb Bag, Ocarina, Bugs Fish, Strength Upgrade, Tunic. That's a good point as well, as the store keeps breaking, so I stopped going into it. So I wonder if something else from that store. Spirit Temple Key, Weird Egg. Nocturne, Fire Temple, Iron Boots, Light Arrows, Boomerang. Zelda's Letter. Rare Fire. Other Hook Shot. Gerudo Membership. Force Medallion, which I get. Blue Fire. Letter. Bunch of small keys. I mean, it's not getting any shadow keys, so I don't think it's in shadow. I mean, it has been getting the Forest Temple boss key. Are you able to fight? It's saying you can. So you can beat Queen Goma as an adult somehow. How? So I've tried. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. So apparently there's Queen Goma, and I could have finished this an hour ago when I got through Forest. Queen Goma is adult. I swear I googled this before. Oh, here's a video of someone doing it. They don't appear to be hitting it at all, though. I don't even know what they did. Okay, let's watch another one. They're just trying stuff. It's not working. I know a very exciting part of the stream is watch me watch YouTube videos. But that's interesting. It's a bummer because it would have made I think that's like the third time I've had to fight it. And like all the other ones I could go back and do it as the kid, but I can't. You can't get up to GTG except as the adult. Yeah, see, they're using like Game Shark codes and stuff. So, okay, sword doesn't work. Fire arrows don't work. Long shot doesn't work. This is good, it's explaining stuff. Big round sword doesn't work. Light arrows don't work. Bombs don't work. Like, what works? Tell me how to fight this. But clear at some points. Interesting. Okay. Alright. I know how to do it. Yeah, I mean, I'll give you a follow after my stream here. I mean, if you go back live, like, I certainly will do my best to come hang out. Like, my videos usually do better. I often stream to nobody. I will often have, like, 1 or 2 viewers total in stream. But YouTube does pretty good. I have some people on there that are good at going out and watching, and I appreciate all of them. I mean, you know, like, this is just a fun thing for me. And YouTube, I kind of, like, I put them there almost so, like, I have a record of them and remember them if I ever want to go back. So... RPG games are great. Yeah, that's typically what Leander streams. She's been doing the RPGs. Two very, very solid games. So we'll go and beat this, and then we'll be done. Then we will see who's on for a raid. Hey, Pona. Might as well take you if you're right here. So, unfortunately, could have beat this like over an hour ago. I went and did some extra stuff, but that's cool. I was just gonna, if I beat, I was just gonna do an MC Kids run anyways, but I'll do that either tomorrow or Sunday. So I'm not happy with my MC Kids time. I want to drop at least 2 minutes off it. So, get back into that for a little bit in my free time. But my free time's going out the window very soon. I basically have almost every weekend booked. And then I'm busy for the entirety of June. But after that, I think my free time starts opening up a lot more. So at the end of summer, I think we'll try and do a lot more speedrun streams. I never did a stream for getting over 100 viewers either. But I want to set up kind of like another drinking stream. Where I just have a randomizer, pick random games, I set challenges in them, and I might like have some people suggest fair challenges as well this time. And I have a drink if I can't do it. It's a lot of fun. Yep, it's the thing where I do it for bits and I kind of know my limits, and Like, I'll kind of start off with, you know, doing a shot if I lose a game. But every challenge is like, you know, 10-15 minutes, and I beat half of them. So I think it works out. I was usually taking like 2 shots an hour, and then after the second hour, I'll usually switch and just have like a sip of my drink. Yeah, the lag gets real bad. It's because Streamlabs is such a glutton. So I was talking with some of the homies, and think I'm gonna go back to OBS. I think like Kuma might help, or someone else in the channel if I have questions about setting it back up. Alright, so let's see if we can beat Queen Goma. So apparently there is a way to hurt them. So still not working. Maybe light arrows? So somehow they knocked, with arrows, they knocked them off the roof. Nothing works unless they get on the roof. You can knock them off somehow. But yeah, like you just can't hurt. I don't get it. I don't get it. How do you hurt this? This is what it wants me to do. This is the only way to beat it. If I knock it off once, like the bigger on sword will kill them like instantly. Let's try Din's Fire? I don't know. Now I'm just... It lied to me again, the internet. How do I hurt you? No, like nothing puts them into the thing. The video I just watched hit them with an arrow while they were up there, and that works. There it goes. There you go. So you can beat Queen Goma. It's a huge pain. But that's it. That's the run. Because again, I don't fight Ganon because he's boring as hell. Whew. All right, and now we've learned again. I spent like 10 minutes before in that room hitting it with everything I had, and nothing worked, and so I assumed it was not doable. And we talked about it at the start of this stream. I think right after the raid, I basically was on my way here, and I was like, as long as this isn't Queen Goma, because I can't kill him. Water. Alright, so that's my 6 medallions. So Ganon's open, I could go fight Ganondorf, and that's that. So I'm just going to check the notepad and see where... and see what was in what. So in Ganon's, just things like I couldn't get, because I never go to Ganon's. There was another GTG key. The Lens of Truth was there, so I was never going to get it. Yeah, the Mirror Shield was in Ganon, so I was never going to get it. I had to beat that one. That was it. Song of Time was also in there. Wow. Well, I guess technically I could have found the other Shadow Key. Maybe, unless it was locked in something in... No, I got that one. Yeah, there was nothing much in Shadow. The sword was in there. later. Like the kid's sword. Yeah, nothing else. Let me just see where the other shadow key was. Shadow key. Oh, the last one was deeper in shadow. So if I just gone in shadow and finished it, I could have technically, like, I wouldn't have had the lens of truth, but I could have got my way through. And who was the boss of shadow? Where does it say where the bosses were? It's going here somewhere. Oh, there it is. So in Shadow would have been Morpha. So I could have done it. So I could have pushed through Shadow, but did it. Thank you very much, Dr. Landra. Thank you very much, Gaming Wizard Sherlock. I appreciate you both hanging out. Let's see who is online to give a little raid love that I can lurk on while I go get set up. Gotta bring my game pile states. Oh, thank you. I'll be posting a picture. I think I'm gonna go make one of like the beers and oh, our friend Night Lily's on. Let's go. She's playing some Legend of Zelda as well. She's super nice. So let's go give her a raid. Yeah. So again, I'm hoping to be on one of the next 2 days. Maybe do a little speed running, but I might just.
Thanks for watching. Please click to check out my other videos, like and subscribe, and come by Twitch under Floyd Mason to join my live streams.